And welcome back to a brand new episode of Trash Talk. I'm here with a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yo, I'm Rel. I'm a YouTuber with 5K subs. I do a lot of commentary videos, and that's basically it. That's all you need to know about me.
Yeah, exactly. And especially because this is the second time filming this. This is great. This is just great for everyone watching at home. We originally filmed nearly all of the podcast, and then at the last minute it crashed.
Yep.
which is just great for me. Which is just great. But let's dive straight into it again. With the question that I can articulate better now. You haven't uploaded in 2 months.
I haven't uploaded once. Mainly because I get these spurts of being very lazy after I upload a video, and I don't know why. I just do. Even with a video that goes so well, I'll just get very lazy. But whenever I get back from these stupid breaks I take, I usually make sure to spend extra time on a new video I'm planning to upload.
Oh yeah. And I guess that sort of leads on to a question that's sort of similar, and it's talking about future content and future projects. Now, the 2 separate questions here, but we'll start with future content. Have you got any content or ideas that you're currently planning on or even making?
Well, currently, I know you have a few viewers who are small commentators. I am making a video just basically shitting on the small commentary community.
Well, there's a lot to shit on.
Yeah, there's a lot to shit on. A lot of questionable acts, about a lot of the people in the community that I really don't like.
Yeah, 100%, and something that comes straight to my mind, but purely just out of nothingness. I don't know why this would come to my mind. People saying that people are groomers for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I have gotten a lot of people I've saw that do that, and I decided it'd be a fun idea to make a video just shitting on a bunch of people that do this stuff and all the other things about this community that I hate.
Yeah. And
I can't tell you how many people I constantly see do this. I don't understand what goes through their heads to want to do this. They're blatantly copying Max, first of all.
Yeah. And it's sort of like a trend as well. It's like Max started this weird commentary trend. I don't know why you would want to attach your name to something like this, but just calling people a groomer just for attention and just for no reason apart from just attention.
Yeah, it's weird. I think the biggest issue with this community is a lot of people tend to be nearsighted and only look what could be happening right at the present, right? They want instant clicks, instant gratification. They don't actually look into the future where the shit you do now will easily affect how everything happens in the future. People will not take
100%.
anything, for one thing.
And how people view you as a commentary YouTuber. If you decide that you want to do commentary, you don't really have a right to call out people if you're calling people groomers just for the fun of it.
Yeah, you really don't. It's weird. It's I swear, it's the small commentators, I think, really resent the big guys.
Oh, no, 100%. It's it's a really clear divide between someone like Turkey Tom, SunnyV2, and all of them content creators compared to the smaller ones.
Yeah, and I think the way they see it, it's a way to stick it to them and say screw you. They want the attention, but they also want to basically spit on the toes of whoever's criticizing them, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. And you see this a lot with commentary stuff. They don't care for the big guys, and I think some of it is just pure resentment for the fact that people have got successful off commentary, but they struggle too.
What's funny? I actually used to be in that same mindset when I was more involved in the small commentary community. I resent big guys because, blatantly, let's be real here, they were big, they were successful, and I didn't like how they viewed my community.
Yeah. And I think it's tougher now, especially because, when people think of the small commentary community, people even know of it now. A lot of people will think of the people that do the weird grooming videos or dox people. That's it's become that stereotypical norm because so many people do it.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I've met some of my best friends online in this community, and some of them have damn good content, which is a shame because a majority of them won't get seeked out because of this trend in the community, I guess. So to speak.
Yeah. There's also like sort of like a disconnect between each content creator, like especially within small stuff, because like even though there's quite a few content creators that are linked and it's quite easy to like get a hold of people, like there's such a strong disconnect between like zones. I feel like the small commentary community especially is like split up into like different sections.
Yeah, there's a zone of actual like decent people. Then there's people that have like mediocre content but aren't actually like legit assholes.
Yeah.
The zone of degenerates, to say the least.
Yeah, it's like a really clear divide, like between big like commentary channels, small commentary channels, and then even the small commentary like sphere has like a divide.
Yeah, it's there's like a lot of divides in every community, but none of them are just as highlighted, I swear, in this community.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because you go from extremes of people doxing people just to win arguments and people calling people like groomers just to get one up on them, to like commentary channels that want to be friends with everyone and just want to make videos on people that are genuinely disgusting, and it's just really funny.
Yeah, I like to talk
Yeah.
about the worst people, and
Yeah.
time to hate dipshits who act a little annoying.
Yeah, 100%. Like especially with like I think with content as well. Like there's so much possibility with the small commentary community, but like at the same time, you don't really want to give attention to that person that's like 100 subs and is just or constantly calling people groomers and constantly doing weird stuff. Even though it's great, well, not great for them, but like great as like as a topic, like it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's just they're too small. The thing is, since these creators are so small, nothing really happens to them because nobody thinks it's worth to make a video on besides other small people, which is hard to believe.
Yeah. It's sort of everything flies under the radar. It's funny because like if someone like Turkey Tom just randomly like posted a video saying whoever's like a groomer, like he would get absolutely hounded. Well, like these small commentary channels will get no backlash for what they do purely because of their size.
And some of them will pull thousands of views spreading this shit.
Yeah, exactly. And the majority of people as well, like there's got to be some poor soul out there that thinks like some random commentary guy is like a paedophile because they've read like one of Max BT show's titles.
I read a lot of thumbnails and I always see a lot of titles, but I never click on a lot of videos. I don't understand. Like the defense that it's a joke, they'll get it if they watch the video is really stupid because they have to watch the video to understand this quote unquote joke, which let's just be real here, they're just doing it out of shock value and they want the clicks.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't defend it.
It's because like without watching the video, you have no idea that it's just satire or it's just a joke. Because a lot of people will just see the title and scroll on and just think permanently that guy's a paedophile.
Yeah, the biggest thing I swear that annoys me though is like the people that will do scummy shit, but then at the same second turn around and try to justify it. Like, just own it for God's sake. Just to own it.
Yeah.
I am a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I've spoke to quite a few of the people that do like them sort of videos where they're like calling people groomers, and like they're quite upfront with why they do it and quite upfront with it. But like even though like the majority of the people say that it's great for clicks and great for watches, like you're gonna be permanently known as the guy that just calls people groomers. Like, is that really something you want to be known as?
I wouldn't want to be known as that. Come on, I like being able to actually spread information that I've heavily researched, or at least did a bit of researching on,
Yeah, 100%.
Leave my word,
I'd rather be known as a guy that you can watch a video from and get some trustworthy information, rather than the guy that just like makes fun of people for just no reason, calls them groomers just for the fun of it.
Yeah. The biggest thing, though, with that type of genre is, sure, it gets you a click in the short term, but I swear a lot of the people that did it just aren't going anywhere anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I think like to take an example, like I don't hate Max like BD show. Like I've had him on the podcast. He was
I
an
don't hate
alright
him
guest.
either.
Like
I've just talked to him.
but he's like just a great example of like going from making them sort of videos where you call someone like a groomer and then to just regular sort of videos, and you see the decline in views, which he's still not pulling like bad views like by any stretch of the imagination, especially for his size. But, like you can see the vast difference in between calling someone a groomer and then just making a video on like Twitch streamers.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't
And
understand the mindset.
yeah, it's something that's constantly in the community. Like, just it's everywhere at the moment. It's awful.
Yeah, I've found a lot of. If you ever look through my Twitter, any of you, you'll see that I've been recently looking through and posting a lot of small commentators' thumbnails and just like laughing my ass off at how
Yeah,
able to just dog on these guys, just absolutely dog them and just shit on them for this just ridiculous, and I don't even understand how to describe it anymore. It's just so confusing.
well, like I think my next question will sort of sum it up. Would you say that it's like it's not your least favorite like content creator who does it, but it's your least favorite group of people that do it?
I'm gonna say it's. I had an old friend called It's a Doozy, and he deleted his old channel. He used to be a stand-up guy. I'm not gonna lie. There, he was cool. His content was okay, and he had a lot of potential, right? Well, he's basically taken this path where, like one of my other friends, decided to become one of the bigger assholes of the community and like is in the degenerate side, you know?
Yeah.
And like he used to be an entertaining dude, but now all he does is make videos calling people groomers and photoshopping screenshots to go along with his joke.
Yeah.
It's people like him, I guess.
Like, and I think it sort of highlights the bigger issue with like commentary stuff, and like again, this sort of just is a great connecting to my next question, talking about past dramas. Like for you, have you had any major past dramas, or just any drama at all?
Only little dramas that I can think of. Well, I think I want to link what we just last talked about with this. I had a friend named Pilo, right? And this other small commentator, he never did any of that, like calling. Well, actually, no, he did do that. He was used to be a very stand-up dude. He was somebody I thought was really reasonable among the sea of idiots, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but he just decided to take the degenerate route. And he even went as far as to straight up have one of his friends falsely flag down my friend Ghost's channel.
Oh, damn.
Nearly lost. And that was all over a video Ghost made on him.
Oh man, and I'm sure like I'm getting Ghost on the podcast in a few hours, and I'm 100% gonna ask him like more about that situation for him. And I guess
I have a little more to say though.
Yeah, continue. Go on, of course.
Okay, well, Pilo also went as far as to threaten Ghost with doxing him and his family over this drama already after taking down his entire channel via a friend.
Oh,
it was just literally because we were planning on all collaboratively making a video just shitting him and pointing out all this stuff he's done.
Yeah.
Luckily, this had actually a happy ending where he ended up a few months later making a video owning up for everything and actually genuinely looking like a dude who had changed, right? Basically left the internet for now. I think I've comment under a few small commentators' videos every now and then, but I've never seen a new video from
him. And like I think that's just a great example as well of like a bigger issue in like commentary stuff at the moment, and that's just the sheer amount of doxers and like doxing that's happening.
Yeah, it's weird it's weird. I don't understand what's the appeal of trying to get a one-up on somebody by posting their private information and putting them at risk of violence and other things.
Like, sorry to cut you off, but I think as well, it's like it's used as like, especially within commentary stuff, you see it a lot to like stop people making videos on like a specific person, or like stopping someone to make a video on you. Like they will just say that they're gonna donk you, even though they probably won't. I think it's sort of used now, especially as just like a way to stop people just like expressing their opinions.
Yeah, it's weird. Do you know the creator Mushroom Mural by chance? Like the biggest lolcow in the small commentary community, right? Like they all.
Yeah.
Well, I think I heard that she got doxxed by a small commentator because they just found her completely annoying.
Yeah. I've also been in group chats when they've spoken about like Mushroom Girl and doxing and stuff like that. And it's weird because, like, if you go back even maybe last year, like, there was still doxing then, but compared to now, like, it wouldn't happen all of the time. It would rather happen in certain situations. Where now, if you threaten to make a video on someone, you will probably get a few doxing, like literally probably get doxed, or even people say they will dox you.
Yeah, it just seems like that, but I haven't had any of that happen to me yet, luckily, knock on wood, but
Yeah.
I'll never understand the mindset, I guess. I understood it slightly back when I was more involved in the community, and I had somewhat of that mindset, but never did I ever go as far as to justify doxing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And like it's things like that, and it's way more common now with doxing stuff, and it's way scarier to like put your stuff out there and to like threaten to make a video on someone, because you will probably get those things happen to you. And I think this leads on to my next question. And if you could call out anyone, it doesn't matter their size, it could be 1 subscriber or 100 million subscribers, who would you call out and why?
Either people like SunnyV2, you know, the very people that are like well respected, like SunnyV2 and Charlie, Moist Critical, whatever you call them. Because, okay, let's be real, I don't have a problem with them now. But if you found out they did some scummy shit, right? And you make a video on somebody who is well respected talking about these horrible things they've done, right? It invokes large emotional response, which has a lot of people engage with the video more, to say the least. And it's a lot better for the algorithm when a lot of people engage with your videos. I think I would try to call somebody out like that if I ever could, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. I completely agree. If someone like SunnyV2 or like just anyone like that, Charlie, or just all of those people, like I'd 100% jump on that, purely as well because like the fan base they have, like, and especially dedicated fans, is just unreal.
Yeah.
It's like there's so much potential there just to like make fun of them.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I think that's just like what it like boils down to. It's just like how like much fun can you have by pointing the finger and making fun of them.
I used to have a lot more fun with my older videos, I'll be honest there, but I've kind of taken a lot more like serious now when I talk about the bigger, more disgusting things that I tend to cover on my channel now.
Yeah, and like sort of leads into my next thing. Obviously, recently you've had such a successful video. What, like 144,000 views or something along the lines of that?
Yeah, it's doing really good. The traction's died down a lot, but it's still my performing video today. And shoot, I'm trying to get to my YouTube studio to check what it's at right now. It's 134.7K, which
oh wow,
had a video do that.
Yeah, and I think as well, like, it's a testament because it's weird to see a guy with 5K reach a video with nearly 200,000 views.
Yeah, it's really weird. The thing is, I was kind of prepared before the whole drama went down with Theft King. I was researching him like a month prior, you know, because I saw a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
Luckily, when he had his beef with Kane, I had a bit of stuff stored up to talk about, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't have to spend as long researching as other people.
Yeah.
It was a godsend, to say the least. I never expected it, though, to hit 140,000. I expected it to hit 30,000 like my other most popular videos did.
like, and that was going to be my next question. Like, did you ever expect it to get to that? And you've just answered it. And like, it's weird because like a video like that, like with videos, like people don't usually have the intention of like going in to get a viral video. And I'm assuming for you, it was just a regular video that you were going to jump on and make, and
Pretty much.
we're hoping for the best. And obviously, it has been one of your best performing videos, or the best performing video.
Usually, if a video of mine hits around 8,000 views, I'm usually satisfied. But
Yeah.
that is definitely satisfying for me. The sad thing is, I know I'm probably gonna be disappointed with my uploads in the future.
Yeah, and like, and I hope you don't mind me like asking this, but like I know every YouTuber, like regardless of what genre you do, has like a goal that they would love to see their video surpass. So for me, for example, if I have a video with 500 views, I'll be happy because I know that many people have seen the video. For you, is there like a threshold where, regardless if the video didn't surpass it, would you be just happy that it maybe got maybe 1,000 views, 2K or whatever?
I'd say my threshold would probably be 2.5K, you know, because I think if half your audience has seen it, it's good enough, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, and I think like it's weird because you see a lot of content creators now, like Vesh Remy and people that are blown up from shorts,
Yeah.
that don't really pull the same amount of views. Like for me, for example, what I gained a shit ton of subscribers from shorts, and like my views have gone up on main videos like a lot recently. Like I'm getting 1,000 views per video, for example, when I didn't get that before. So I'm happy with that. Where you look at some people that start from shorts and go into main videos, and the main videos just don't do as well. With you, would you ever consider putting shorts on your main channel?
I've actually considered it before, and I actually did like a test video where I thought, let's do something that I haven't seen before, where somebody will go basically quickly summarizing dramas in a quick little bite-sized way, you know? I
Yeah.
did the Cheeto situation where he lost his shit with, what was his name, Weiss?
Mm-hmm.
Over at Weiss because he didn't respect Jesus or some shit.
Yeah.
It didn't really do very well, and you know, I never really liked the video either, though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care that much.
Like with shorts, like I'm assuming like from that you don't really mind shorts, like they're just like some fun stuff to play with the algorithm and bits.
Yeah, it's fun to mess with, but I don't really care for them unless like I want to turn my brain off.
Like you couldn't see yourself like in the future maybe uploading a short if there's like a really popular situation that doesn't maybe deserve maybe a 10-minute whatever.
Maybe I could see myself doing that, or like if I had you know, like I had done a dumb game with my friends in Jackbox or something, right? I thought it was really funny. Maybe I would do that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's mad.
Like you're one of the first commentators that have actually like I spoke to that have actually been open to the idea of posting shorts like at all. Like I think with shorts, it's very like diverse. It's very split because you get content creators like the Minecraft ones that are very overly cringe and like target towards kids, and then you get the
Very
ones like from commentary.
aggressively loud.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you get the ones from like people like Vesh Remy where they're like just overly over the top, like trying to be edgy and stuff like that. And I think the shorts are really split in that sort of sense.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's whiplash.
yeah, yeah, and it's weird because shorts are just a great way for like the algorithm and just great things, but I just think there's just so much weird stuff and cringe that it sort of gets overlooked by quite a lot of people.
Yeah,
Like,
there's definitely a real estate there, you know, where you can go very fast, but
yeah,
all the people that you're probably pulling in have the attention span of a goldfish. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like,
what are you gonna do?
it's like with shorts, I guess the only time you could probably like get an audience for both shorts and long form videos is if you do like a combination of the both, and your shorts are just like sort of similar to your main like long videos.
Oh yeah,
Like, and I think like a lot of commentary channels specifically, I've seen quite a few that have started to branch off into shorts to do that, and it's working pretty well. but I just keep thinking that like it's giving an audience and a platform to people that might mess something up and say something bad or just don't deserve it.
Yeah, there's some people where you look at them like, I don't understand this content, I guess, to say the least. Like,
yeah,
these really quick videos reading off comments, but I don't understand the appeal to them, I guess. But
yeah,
crazy over it.
It's weird. Shorts have completely changed YouTube as a platform. I see a lot of people that rely on shorts for their channel to grow, and it's great to see people that have probably would have never been able to get to the point where they are grow. It's great, but it just comes with its negatives as well.
Yeah,
And
there's
yeah,
it's a double-edged sword. Double-edged
yeah,
sword.
100%. Yeah, it's very 50-50. And for you, like one of the final questions I want to ask you, and probably quite like a diverse question that maybe you might not want to answer. It's for you in commentary at the moment. Is there a content creator that you just don't like?
I think you've already asked this.
Let's answer it. Oh, let me ask it again for you, just for the
Okay.
end.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be real. If you're a small commentator who people like Doozy, I know you might be listening. I don't like you. I used to think you were a chill dude, and I wish you would go back to how you were, but I don't like you. Let's make that very clear. The
Yeah.
shit you practice, it's not right. It's totally wrong. And
Well,
you're basically an embodiment of what I hate about this community.
and I guess that's sort of like it sort of wraps up the whole thing of people like the grooming stuff and all of that, like just shit stuff. I think
Definitely.
that's the thing at the moment that weighs down the community heavily.
Definitely. Y'all can do better. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Take
Like,
some time to do your work and maybe you'll actually make it somewhere.
yeah, 100%. And I think, like, just a final note, I think that sort of content is the thing that affects everyone in the community, because people from the outside that see the commentary community only really see the negative stuff, and that's the first negative stuff they see is the doxing, is like people calling each other groomers. Like, it's not like just, oh yeah, someone said this, someone said that. It's like full on weird allegations,
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
just for no reason.
Yeah, I don't it takes a bit to like find some of it because you're gonna see like the bigger guys first.
Mhm.
But if you ever dive into the smaller guys, you're gonna see a lot of that and stuff that you just don't like.
Yeah, it's awful, and like I think it's definitely worth taking a look if people are interested in just how low the commentary community can get. And like I think, to be honest, I think that pretty much wraps up everything that I have written down.
All right.
Unless there's anything that you might want to finally add, anything you might want to promote just on here right now.
I guess wait for my new video. I'll be out hopefully within a month. Within a month, hopefully.
Well, that's great, right? All your socials will be linked down below if people want to go and check out your content and check out your most popular video. I appreciate you coming on the podcast.
Yep. It was a pleasure, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And to everyone watching, thank you for watching today's episode of TrashTalk. Don't forget to go and subscribe. It will be appreciated heavily. But yeah, thank you for watching today's episode of TrashTalk. I've been your host, Samuel, and I'll catch you in the next episode.